he took a 3-point shot, so he was the guy that should really come down and protect the basket for his teammates.
Nice pass by Bustondo. There's a block from behind by Villanueva. And now Ginebra is knocking on the door, down by just 3 points, 50-47. Story. Pull up. Anthony Johnson, that's another rebound. 10 rebounds for Anthony Johnson.
He got his double-double already.
And here's Kelly Williams.
Actually, Kelly's been missing his outside shots. Most of his points have come on dribble penetration to the basket. Dribble catch or catch dribble go to the basket. He's missed 2 alley-oops, no?
Well, that won't stop them from trying.
They're gonna connect soon.
Here's Tobit. And there's a foul called by referee Art Herrera.
I think that was a good call. I think that the foul could have been called earlier. Because they're playing on our side. You could see that there was a lot of body contact on the part of Johnson.
That is the look of disbelief.
You know, but in the part, Anthony Johnson is a guy who will not admit anything. He didn't admit this, but he did not protest vehemently about this call. Because he got in the way of Tubi to take him to put the ball on the floor. If he had stayed on the ground, there was no way Tubi would have gotten a shot off him.
Ronald Tubit, Ginebra's Mr. Fearless. And he goes 2 out of 2. Cutting down Santa Lucia's lead to 3 points, 52-49. Under 5 minutes remaining in the third. Custodio to Williams on the right side, 10 to shoot. And here's Custodio against Torrey. Custodio gets away, hang time, yes sir.
He's another guy that can really put the ball on the floor. So if you're trying to close out, because you're in the zone and you're helping, if you're closing out, you better be aware that he can put the ball on the floor and make the basket.
So it's back to a 5-point lead for Santa Lucia. 4.5 remaining in the third. Story forces his way.
He's not much of a post player, really. You can see he's a perimeter player. And you have a bigger guy actually guarding him, taller guy in the person of Kelly Williams, which is a luxury for Santa Lucia. They don't have to have Johnson guarding him.
Here's Orbistondo. Kick out. Custodio slicing through. Nice pass for Marlo. Bothered by Story.
Marlo has lost a lot of his quickness. He's really so slow already, you know, around the basket. And the traveling guy. Oh, Gabi Espinas, who really played well for Santa Lucia in game number 1. Seeing action only for the first time tonight. He was one of the best bigger scorers and also one of the better rebounders in that game.
Tubit will sit down in favor of JC Impari. Going back to Espinas, he had a great Philippine Cup campaign for Santa Lucia.
You know, Gabi's only 6'4", but Gabi is a guy who knows how to play with his back to the basket. He actually loves that. And as a medium, anyhow, in college he was a center. So he was more familiar in this PCU.
He was a 6'4" guy who could dominate.
Yeah. Well, he also had Jason Castro with him.
Yep. And then
Belga and then Sax.
May respect siya, Bo Belga.
Meron siya kicker doon.
Oh, yeah.
May partner siya doon.
If there's anyone taller wanting to get a piece of him, he'll just say,
you take
kasama mo si Bo. Bo Belga. Here's Orbistondo. Williams, 10 to shoot. Kelly loses that ball. But Enrico throws it away. Orbistondo bullet pass. Anthony Johnson lost it. Picked up by Kelly Williams. And basket is good. What a wild play. Resulting into that basket for Kelly Williams.
Well, that turned out to be a blessing in disguise. It was a broken play already. But a great pick up there. Villanueva is now being replaced by Eric Mink. Rico's been struggling the whole night. But none of the coaches blame him. And Eric Mink has been the center that's been playing so much better than the other two big men.
Kelly Williams completes a three-point play. He has 7 points tonight.
Still way below his average, but he's got a lot of other things to do. He also has to defend the import, remember. Shut him down.
Menk against Espinas. Advantage Eric Menk. Outside Baguio. Baguio zigzagging inside. Basket is good.
Isolation play against Custodio, and you know who has the advantage.
That's an exciting matchup though. Baguio against Custodio. Meantime, here's Anthony Johnson. For Bustondo. With a miss. That's another rebound for Anthony Johnson. Keeps the ball alive for Santa Lucia. Here's Custodio. To Williams. Williams. For Bustondo. Play broken up by Celino Cruz. And now Ginebra is on the run. And here's Obi Story, and he lost it. Nice swipe by Anthony Johnson. Ball will stay with Ginebra.
And you got to give it to Anthony Johnson for coming back. Because that would have been a dunk or an easy layup. But he saved the 2 points.
57-51. Santa Lucia on top 2 and 25 remaining.
All positive at thinking I'm going to come out and play. But the most important thing is playing well as a team. Us coming out, defending, rebounding, executing on offense, and winning the game. That's most important to me. So individual accolades is not the most important, but individually, just wanting to come out and just play together as a team and win. That's most important.
Well, we started very high on team virtues, huh?
Well, you know, obviously he played in the NBA, but he's not a guy that we remember much. So he must be a role player or a 12 man or 11th man. So for him to make a team with not a lot of skills, you know, obviously meron kang something that you do well. For example, like a Bruce Bowen for San Antonio was a member of a couple of their championships. The only thing he could really do was play defense and shoot a three-point shot. Couldn't make it. But the team won because of him, because there was something special that he did for the team. You don't need a lot of scorers when you got Parker, and Duncan, Ginobili, and you know.
Right now, it's a 5-point game in favor of Santa Lucia as we approach the last 2 minutes of the third quarter.
But this dangerous territory for Santa Lucia because he never has been hanging around. And you know, when they make an explosion, that crowd is going to explode with them. So you want to go as far as you want. You could want to put some distance between you and them if you can do so.
Try and build that significant cushion. And Story with nowhere to go. Story with still nowhere to go. And that attempt won't go in. And anyway, what's the call here?
You're traveling because you were blocked. And then you picked up the ball. Then he came up again. There was blocked. He came down on the floor and he picked up the ball, tried to put it back in.
Well, it's been a long evening so far for Obi Story. Ginebra having problems taking care of the basketball in this game. 7 to shoot. Anthony Johnson step back three. In and out. Eric Menk with a rebound. Bounce pass. Celino Cruz to JC Intal.
And that's the decision of the point guard. He had Story running way ahead of Intal. Celino did not give the ball. Celino looked and he saw Intal coming from the wings and he decided to make that pass. He felt that Intal could finish the play better.
7 to shoot for Santa Lucia. They're still up by 5 points. And Anthony Johnson was clearly hammered on that play. Foul is against Story. That's going to be his 4th personal.
Now there are only 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Johnny Chico actually can gamble by taking him out. You know? I mean, he's got a lot of other big men there that he can use on that team.